Hi, Sharon Danley with another 2-minute tip, and to wish you a meaningful, love-filled, and successful 2018. Even though our goal on this channel is dedicated to putting our best foot, face, and frock forward, as well as marrying it to our inner beauty, this week's video can be used for any goals, whether beauty or the rest of your life. One of the most powerful tools we have is what we do each day to give our ambitions, passions, skill building, and other goals life. We all have the same 24 hours. I know what I'm doing with mine. What are you doing with yours? After we take into account, sleeping, ablutions, meal times, etc., we have approximately 13 hours left. For those working, though, they have maybe only about 3 to 5 hours left. The quality, though, of how we spend this time drives our lives, or it simply stagnates them. Now, it's good to get started with assessing what we've already achieved or missed the mark on in the previous year. I have been using the following pillars for years now, and they are an excellent way to get into the self-reflection and pondering mode. I'll leave them in the description box for you, but it's always a good idea to write or type your way through this process. As has been well documented, it leaves a much stronger imprint. So, looking at your previous year's achievements or lessons, ask yourself, what did I learn? What did I achieve? What would I have done differently? What still feels incomplete? What were the most significant events of the year? What was my greatest contribution? What did I have fun at? And what am I truly grateful for? Once you've actually written or typed these, ponder and contemplate them. Then a couple of days later, after it's been cooking in the cauldron, think about how you want to approach the upcoming year. Again, I've practiced these particular categories for years, and they have proven time and again to be a well-rounded approach to where I want to direct myself and my life, so I'm going to share them with you. Simply ask yourself, what are you aiming for in 2018? Top of my list is a personal mission statement, or the phrase that pays. I'll give you an example. Last year, mine was no pressure, no problem, because that's where I am in my life right now. But earlier, when I had other responsibilities, I created one that said plan, execute, and be flexibly structured. Another time, it was all actions I do through love. And of course, to counter that as well, or not counter it, but to add to it, find the humor in everything. So you get the idea. So ask yourself, what are your hard goals, your soft goals, and your health and beauty goals? What do you want to aim for emotionally and spiritually? What will be your intellectual and creative pursuits? What are you aiming for financially? What are your stuff or environment goals? And how do you want to direct your business or retirement life? And finally, how do you want to design your relationships and community goals? Once you've decided on your goals or aims, it's really smart to divide your time into segments that will give each objective time to evolve through daily practice or pondering and designing. Depending on your lifestyle and career path, it's important to build in flexible structure for a daily routine that best suits individual circumstances. Now, some tasks require daily attention, while others require weekly or a monthly approach. It's different for everyone, and at every stage of life too. What's important is to understand your unique needs, your objectives, and your directions. Then you need to map them out in a daily living plan that fits everything in. And it's very easy to do on your computer, or for some who like to make vision boards, that's a great approach too. Whatever works, works. Remember, every 10 minutes every day over the course of a year has massive impact, and it's far better to do a little every day than to try to play catch-up football at the end of the week or the month. Check back with yourself every 3 or 4 months and see how on target you are, whether you need to adjust, and then make conscious decisions to do so. And here's a little gem that's important. If you don't want to continue with a goal, then make it a specific decision. Don't just ignore it and let it go away, because it doesn't. Then give yourself the reasons why you are changing your mind or direction. Simple. Then once a year, read over your journals and daily living plan. Note your accomplishments, giving yourself rewards, and enhance your plans even further. And where you fell down on the job, figure out why, and then strategize how to change it for the next time. Creating and applying this habit year after year instills a true autonomy and a personal power that nothing can shake. Like kids, animals, and plants, consistency instills security and trust, and it allows skill to be honed and solidifies direction. So, give yourself the gift of consistency. It's one of the best and most valuable commitments you can create for yourself. And it's important to remember, if you are consistently doing and living your dreams, passions, and excitements, whether it's honing that brow shape and faux lashes or going through a major life change, you will absolutely experience delight, accomplishment, increased self-esteem, and joy with every step. Energy soars and depression dissipates. I speak from experience, having used this method for decades, and no matter how difficult or how on top of the world life is, taking charge of your forward momentum is a practice that is simply priceless. So, have fun creating and recreating your life, and make sure to include some hairstyling and makeup skill building into the mix as well. Have fun, and we'll see you next time.